Guys, how's everybody doing? Insane Gamer here. I hope everyone's having a great day. We're coming back with another video. Please subscribe and like the video if you like our content, and stay tuned for any future gaming media that we would come up with. So today we're going to talk about a game that I enjoyed immensely. Because of different reasons they didn't make a sequel, but I'm talking about the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I remember the first time I bought this game, it was at GameStop. I had just returned a game, and, I was looking for something else. And then I took a look at it. I saw the cover. I had no idea what to expect. I looked, the back of it, and, I was like, okay, this looks interesting. So I went and I put it on. And the first few minutes I started playing it, I was like, oh, it's a fighting game. And, of course, the more that you get into it, you start to realize what they tried to do. Back in 2012, Sony took this massive gamble on this game. They basically did what Nintendo did with Super Smash Brothers. So PlayStation All-Stars, as the name says, it is basically a fighting game with a roster. I forgot how many people, but these are all characters you can find on only games that are exclusive to PlayStation. Like Nathan Drake, Kratos, Crash Bandicoot, you had Spyro the Dragon, all of them were in there. And they kind of did it differently than Super Smash Brothers did. They didn't have like a damage counter, like percentage like they did. Instead, they had an all-star power-up thing, a meter that you would fill up. And the only way to kill your opponent is to activate that, fill it up, activate the super cinematic special, and then just start killing as many people as you could. It was 4-player co-op. We had different levels. Each level, of course, represented a different game. Whether it was God of War, it was a Spyro the Dragon, whether it was Crash Bandicoot, whatever it was. Nathan Drake Uncharted, that sort of thing. But it was really, really great. It was really, really addicting to me. I really liked the game. And I played it every single day. Kratos, without a doubt, was my favorite character. I don't know why, but I would just demolish with him. After you did your special and you filled up your little power meter all the way up, he would turn into a giant, right? And then he would have that sword of Olympus, and he would go around slashing, killing people. And I was great. I decimated with him. And of course, it was the first game. It was the only game, actually. So there was a few bugs and stuff like that. There were a few characters I wasn't really good with. I would play with them. For example, Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank. I mean, I played good with them, but for some reason, Kratos was my guy. And eventually, I thought they were going to make a sequel because I really, really liked it. I was young back then, so I thought, they're probably going to make a second one. Unfortunately, as you guys know, because of the licensing, PlayStation didn't own like Spyro Crash anymore. So, because of the whole, I think that the super only kill system that they did, because you could only kill people when you did the supers, like the superpowers. I think they attracted like the casual gamer audience. So kind of what they did is that they waited till it sold like 1 million units or something, and they capped it after that. But yeah, there was no way this game was ever going to compete with Super Smash Brothers, not without a doubt. However, I really, really enjoyed it. Again, it was called PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I think it was back in 2012 or 2013 when this came out. But I really, really enjoyed that game. And enjoyed it so much that I still think about it. I used to have the disc. I lost it. If I knew back then what I know now about, PlayStation killing off the discs, I would have, saved it. But unfortunately, it is what it is. But guys, please like and subscribe. This is kind of like a little throwback nostalgia thing. I really like this game. What do you guys, have you played it? What do you guys think? If PlayStation would make a sequel now, would you play it? I know I would. Despite all the heat that they're getting, making everything all digital and stuff like that. But that's enough of that. Please take care. Be safe, guys. And as always, Insane Gamer out.
Next Gen Gaming starts here.